Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Tiger Lilith Tarot. Thanks for being here, Geminis, Gemini placements. We're going to be looking at the solar eclipse for you. This is going to be a reading. This is a 6-month reading. So this is specifically about like solar eclipse energy, right? Not really connected to the moon readings or season readings or anything else. This is specific to the eclipse. This eclipse it's a second one in a series. So we're going to be looking into a few different things here. Eclipses are known to bring major beginnings, major endings, and huge transformations. So those are the areas we're going to look into for you, Gemini. And then I'm going to pull a bonus row as well. This first row is going to be the massive ending. What energy is leaving with this solar eclipse in October? What energy is leaving Gemini placements, please? Major ending for Gemini placements. I'm starting with Oracle cards, Gemini, and then we're going to jump into the tarot to look further. Okay, let's see. Major ending for Gemini. 2. I'm going to take them both for major ending. So we have balance and reflection coming out, Gemini, under major endings for you. Right now, this is your big beginning. What is starting? What's the new energy that's coming in? This eclipse was also with the new moon in Libra, right? As we are in Libra season. So what is this new? What's coming in for you, Geminis, is centering. Beautiful. I like that card very much. So centered, feeling very centered. This is how that's going to play out. What are these next 6 months going to look like? Our next eclipse is April of 2024 on this Libra Aries deal. So next 6 months, what that's going to look like for you, truth coming out, truth. That card always reminds me of the Ace of Swords in tarot. Now this last row is going to be the connecting energy between the first solar eclipse in this series, which was this past April, to right now. We have adventure coming out, Geminis. All right, very nice. And freedom at the bottom of the deck. Adventure, freedom, truth. You could be freeing yourself from some sort of situation, right? Let's jump right in with the tarot here and check out what exactly is going on for you Gemini placements. Right. Please, clear, concise messages for Geminis. Clear, concise messages for Gemini spirit. All right, let's look at balance and reflection. I'm going to take them one energy. So that's what's leaving you is balance and reflection. What does this mean exactly? Let's see. Balance and reflection. What is this for Gemini placements? Major ending. 4 of Cups. Okay, 4 of Cups is a card. It's a card of meditation. Can be. It's also a card of apathy. Feeling kind of bored. In this particular one, it's represented by, right, we have a zombie who's looks like kind of dressed up like a 50s housewife, right, the hair, the clothes, and she's got their husband or partner, sleeping on the lap, and she's like, this isn't a zombie's life, zombies kill the humans. They don't let them lay their heads on their lap and fall asleep. So you see there's discontent here. So what's leaving you is this sense of apathy, not really caring, and there's also a sense of not appreciating what you've manifested yourself. So, but that's leaving you. This sense of apathy, emotional apathy, is leaving, along with balance and reflection. I don't think that balance in your life is leaving you completely, because what's coming in is centering. It's almost like this: you've already achieved this balance by doing some reflection. And it's leaving because now it's time to center. The 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, along with death, Scorpio energy. This 4 of Cups is Cancer. All right, so what's leaving is an apathetic, kind of blasé feeling leaving you. What is this centering card? This new beginning, for Geminis, major new beginning for Gemini placements with the eclipse. What is this centering card? Silver mirrors could be significant, or just silver in general. Centering, please, for Geminis. What is this card? Centering. Okay, we got 2. We have the Chariot and the Hermit. So 2 major arcana coming out. Cancer again with the Chariot, and the Hermit is Virgo energy. So water again with the Chariot, earth energy with the Hermit, centering. So You could have a Cancer or a Virgo in your life that's going to help you feel more centered, but this is about movement. I feel like even though this adventure card is here on what links April to now, I feel like there was still a lot of stagnation here because of this Four of Cups, this kind of apathetic feeling. The Chariot is movement. The Chariot moves, right? So new beginnings. Some of you could be moving into a new home, a new apartment. Could even be an office building for some of you. There's soul searching going on, but it's like you're taking control. You're taking control of the soul searching. You're not going to be, because the Hermit, you notice there's all these hands coming out, like trying to get her attention, and she's just laying on the couch, sitting pretty, looking good, eating chocolates, reading a book, right? Not paying attention to all these people that are trying to get her attention. So that's more what I feel like is coming in, is this really strong drive inside of you with the Chariot, this willpower just like comes out of nowhere almost, and all of a sudden other people's opinions don't matter anymore. Right? I feel like getting back to your own opinion really centers you. Here's the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And I guess that really reminds me of that card, Truth. So what these next 6 months look like, finding out the truth about something, about yourself with the Hermit, right? The Hermit is that deep soul searching. The Hermit is not moving, but the Chariot moves quickly. But I feel like there's a balance there. So the Ten of Cups with Truth, this is really nice. So the next 6 months, I call the Ten of Cups my emotional bliss card. You could find yourself taking a vacation, honestly. But some of you, there's a lot of truth coming out regarding your emotions, right? It's like you're finally speaking your emotions as opposed to kind of not really ignoring them. This is what it feels like. You were ignoring your feelings, but not anymore. And I think what you find that you stop ignoring them and look at them, kind of look them in the eye here with this kind of third eye symbolism on this card, there's a lot of happiness to be found. I feel like there's happiness and joy coming into your life over these next 6 months. And then the connecting energies, what is this adventure between this past April and now, last eclipse to this eclipse. Connecting energy, please. What is this adventure card? Geminis. The Fool. So brand new beginning. So you could have, but you know, I feel like for some of you, these brand new beginnings weren't. Let's clarify more and see, because this Four of Cups is kind of throwing me with brand new beginnings, because I'm getting the sense that they still weren't they weren't fulfilling you emotionally. There was something, Knight of Cups, you could have gone after your dreams or loved one, possibly with a family member. This could be a more internal adventure. Some of you had a child or welcomed a new child into the family. There's a lot of love there. And that was the new adventure. That is the adventure that you've been on the past 6 months. All right, let's take a closer look here. So energy present, Four of Cups, Cancer, Chariot, Cancer, the Hermit, Virgo, Ten of Cups, Pisces, and the Fool is Aquarius. Energy, it's ruled by Uranus. So Cups, emotions, and the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see. What is this Four of Cups? Because you were apathetic about something. What is this Four of Cups? What is this apathy? The Hierophant. Okay. So, Geminis, you're known to be very quick thinking, right? You're an air sign, I feel like Gemini is very, quick with a quip. You're very witty. And the Hierophant is a very routine energy. This is Taurus energy. It's very structured. It's about tradition, values, belief system, and it's a very, Tauruses are known to be pretty stubborn, right? So there's a stubborn energy, but it's because the Hierophant has all the answers, but there is a bit of a stagnation to it. And Gemini, I feel like if you had to go back to some sort of rituals and traditions to maintain your balance, possibly do some spiritual reflection. But that's over now. All right, yeah, so I feel like your adventure was really one that was an inward adventure. I think I got the same kind of feeling for Pisces. Yeah, Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm getting a really restless feeling here. Like you're ready to move. You want to move. You want to do something. So let's see. But I think that's coming in these next 6 months. Your brand new beginning. Brand new major beginning here. The Chariot with the High Priestess. Interesting. Okay. So very tuned in, very connected to the universe. You could have a Pisces or a Cancer that's very important in your life or becomes important over the next 6 months. The Hermit with the Queen of Pentacles. So heavy Virgo energy here with the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. So water and earth energy is what is coming into you. And it's funny because that's what's leaving as well, water and earth. But what's coming in is a more, the Hierophant sometimes is the high priest in the tarot. Right? Now, the Hierophant is known as, like, I consider a spiritual conduit between the universal energy and the material world. The High Priestess, though, she holds the secrets of the universe, but she does not speak them. She's potential energy. The Chariot moves very, very quickly. I feel like with the High Priestess here, these next 6 months, along with this centering card, you're going to have a really interesting bird's eye view of your own life. Especially with the Hermit coming out too, that deep soul searching, contemplation. The Chariot moves quickly, but with the Hermit here, I feel like there's a message here that you know that timing plays a role in your decisions. And in order to feel more centered, I feel like you are taking timing into consideration and you are delaying some things for the better, right? You're not acting impulsively here, Gemini. It is more thought out and it's more connected to your soul, right? Some of you could also be in the next 6 months very much a big improvement in your environment, whether you're remodeling, redecorating, or just cleaning. There's an awareness that your environment affects your mood and your habits. And this has to do with your physical health too. You could be exercising, working out more over the next 6 months, just to get yourself healthier. It doesn't have to do with weight loss or vanity or anything. It's just about keeping your vessel, your body healthy. Okay, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very logical approach, which I see here with the water paired with that earth energy. Now let's look at this Ten of Cups. What is this Ten of Cups for Virgo placements? There's clarity, there's truth. Could be truth. I feel like it's you finding out the truth about your own emotions. You could find out truths from certain family members as well. Eight of Swords, that is your energy there, Gemini. This truth clears some mazes that you've had to create in your head. There's things going on in your emotional life, possibly domestically, that aren't making sense to you. But once the truth comes out, or you start speaking your emotional truth more, these mazes disappear. It's like you're freed. It's like that. Really, like the truth shall set you free kind of energy here. And the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, luck turning in your favor. Possibly a change. Yeah, possible change. Wow, change in direction when it comes to love. This is definitely new love. A lot of you, I feel like there was a child or some sort of new energy was introduced to your environment or to your space recently enough, possibly since April. So there's definitely new love, or these are your emotions that are finally coming to the surface. Okay, let's look at the Fool. What is this? These new beginnings that you tried out over the past 6 months. It was an adventure. You could have traveled. There could have been some traveling involved these past 6 months. The Nine of Pentacles, more Virgo energy. Very independent energy here, Gemini. You were really on a solo journey these past 6 months. And it's almost like you some of you could have taken time off work the past 6 months too, like taking an extended holiday or an extended vacation. This isn't just like, I took a few days off, because you had the luxury to do so. I feel like some of you took like a month or two off of work to treat yourself, because you hadn't been doing that. Some of you traveled, you know, across an ocean. You went somewhere that you've never been before, and physically, right? You tried things that you had never tried before, but it's because you could. The Nine of Pentacles does treat herself. It's pre-Empress energy. She has, and it's very self-made energy, right? She has these 9 pentacles. She luxuriates in them. She earns them herself. It was hard work and dedication. So now it's, you know, you can reap some of those rewards. And we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck again. So there is, and we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom over here. So I feel like there's something, you're following your passions. You did follow your passions. So it's interesting, Gemini, because I feel you were really listening to your heart. But at the same time, there was still this apathy and boredom, because you had to follow the rules. And you were, some of you had to follow somebody else's rules. Maybe you were living in like a shared home environment where, you know, like a hostel or commune or something, or you were renting a room in, you know, 5-person's house, and somebody else owned the home, and so you had to follow their rules for the house. Something along those lines. Or you were in some sort of institution where you had to follow the rules. But something about that it wasn't connecting you emotionally. That was the problem. Your emotions were not engaged in these rituals and these traditions. But even so, by performing rituals and traditions and having more of a daily habit and routine, it did balance you out and offer you time to reflect upon yourself. So this was what I mean. You had a lot of time for reflection and to balance things, which leads me to believe there was an elongated break in work. Again, because you could afford it. Yeah, you were being led by your passion all the time, though, is what I feel. There's definitely a centering energy coming in. Definitely, you're not under anybody's thumb anymore. You are the ruler of your own person. You're centered, you're secure, you're stable. There's movement forward with the Chariot, but not too quick with these energies here. With the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I feel like those energies are there to slow you down so that you don't go from 0 to 100 with the Chariot. Right from the Hierophant to the Chariot, from like stagnation to full speed ahead. All right, Gemini, that's what I've got for you for the solar eclipse. Thanks so much for viewing. Please like and subscribe if it resonated, if it helped you, offered any guidance or confirmation. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I offer them. My email is in the description box below. Have a great day.